Hi guys, welcome back to another exciting edition of uh, Football Panorama. It's been long we have Emmanuel on this show. Yeah, so you join me to welcome him back. Yeah, and today he came with different updates regarding the Under 20 World Cup and the World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah.
Then briefly we talk about the upcoming features in the EPL and we'll see how it goes. So Emmanuel, it's nice to have you back on the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
Welcome. What do you have for us today?
So we usually like to split the video within the Premiership review, but we'll just combine it here. So first of all, I'll talk about the Under 20 World Cup. Those are the young boys, the young stars.
Yeah.
And right now they're at the semi-final level. There will be more games this week and they'll round up this coming weekend. And right now we have Argentina versus Colombia.
Okay.
Argentina is one of the unbeaten teams. They got to Nigeria, they flogged us 4-0.
Wow.
They are just moving like a colossus, I would say. Then we have Morocco versus France. Morocco is very interesting. Their boys have been very resilient. They face teams from Europe, teams from from America, and yet they are pushing strong as the only African team in this stage. So it's very interesting. One African team, Morocco, one European team, France, two South African team in persons of Argentina, South America team, the people of Argentina and Colombia. So it's very interesting.
It will be so interesting to see how Morocco will do in this competition.
Yeah.
Historically, African teams are always doing well in lower age groups like that. So I will be looking out for what Morocco can do in this competition. It's just a shame and a pity that Nigeria is no longer in the competition.
Yeah, it's a shame, but at least what we have to know is that it's always something that we should build on. The players that have been exceptional, they should not forget about them.
Yeah.
They should groom them into the national team with the Nations Cup coming in December. We'll be having the Nations Cup in Morocco. Nigeria is already qualified while in the Group C. So if they can pick out the guys that were shining light, one of the people I like there, one of the defenders, Bamiyi, is very good. It's as strong as Trus Ekong, taking penalties, standing firm. It's somebody that coordinates defense. I think they should take that boy to the national team as soon as possible.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah. So what do you have for us in World Cup qualification?
So the World Cup qualification is very interesting.
Before you continue,
yes,
we need to celebrate Nigeria.
Well, not celebrate yet.
Yeah, I know. But of course, none of us expected such kind of margin in terms of goals, right?
Yeah.
None of us expected that Victor Osimhen would score a hat-trick.
Yeah.
So you can see I'm wearing this jersey. I thought I wouldn't wear it. I thought I would just throw it somewhere, but I am very proud of the display today.
Yeah, so it's very interesting because in Africa, okay, let's even start from what is happening this FIFA World Cup. It's going to be hosted by 3 nations. The first time 3 nations to combine to host the World Cup. That is the North American main nations. That is US, Canada, and Mexico. And the interesting thing is that they are saying that it will be up to 48 teams in the World Cup. Now, when they say 48 teams, they slotted like as many as 10 countries or a possibility of 11 countries from Africa. Europe will be almost, I think, 18 countries to qualify from Europe. So now, in Africa, we had 9 groups, group A to I. And the top in those groups were going to qualify automatically. In Nigeria's group, like we're talking about, South Africa has qualified automatically, even though they had 3 points deducted, minus 3 goal difference from their group. They got 18 points. Nigeria came second on 17 points. So there's a lot of mathematics that now went down to now get the best second place. Nigeria has been one of the 4 second place positions that has qualified. There'll be like a pairing up for semi-final. Then it's the final that will happen in November to get the team that will qualify from the playoffs. Now in Europe, we have almost 12 groups or so. The first 12, I think 12 or 14 groups, the first 12 will qualify automatically. Right now, they are playing their games. And I was telling you before the recording that in England, in Europe, Harry Kane just scored again. Harry Kane is on fire. He has almost 18 goals already this season.
He's the highest goal scorer in the world right now.
He's scoring those goals, banging in those goals. Then countries like, then if you go to Asia, they have about 8 or 9 countries that will also qualify automatically. We have South Korea, Japan already qualified. Then we go to Oceania, Australia and New Zealand have already qualified. Then we come to North America. Of course, the 3 teams that are hosting qualified automatically.
Yeah.
That is US, Canada.
Canada.
Yeah. US, Canada, and Mexico. I keep telling people that we want Nigeria to qualify because this way our people are going to support them.
Yeah.
So many in
Nigeria
Canada.
have a lot of representatives in US and Canada.
So many. Then we'll now go to the South American. Okay, the South American League, there are 10 countries. The first 6 countries this time, but it was usually the first 5 countries. The first 6 countries are going to qualify automatically. So people like Argentina, Brazil, Uruguay, they all qualified. Then the number 7 on that group on that group table will now play with the African contingent that will now become out of the second place playoffs. So it's very interesting that I think right now, out of the 48 countries that are going to be represented in the World Cup, about 30 countries are qualified right now. Mm-hmm. So there's still a lot of jostling for the final places, and it's going to be a very good football panorama in the World Cup era.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Yeah. Honestly, I've not been following up on the World Cup qualifiers. Immediately I saw that Nigeria is not really playing so well. I just shifted allegiance to Canada and just,
to be honest, left it. To be honest, it was a very topsy-turvy period because it was so painful that we needed goals against Lesotho. We played 2-1.
2-1.
And it was last minute we were almost having a goal considered in the 95th minute. Well, now Benin Republic had already beaten us 2-1 away from home in Benin Republic. So it was a thing that we needed many goals, at least 4 goals.
Yeah.
And the team went today and delivered.
They needed
scored a hat-trick. He would have scored more, but I like his energy up front. And I like somebody particularly today, Frank Oyeka. He held down the midfield with Ndidi and still provided a very, very crucial goal. But that goal was what knocked out Burkina Faso for us to go on top of Burkina Faso in second best table league.
Yeah. It was a very wonderful win. They needed exactly 4 goals and they got it. So quickly before we end today's show, let's just talk about Premier League that is coming up. In fact, I'm excited.
I know you're excited.
Yeah, I'm excited.
After the top of the table, right?
Do you have to ask it? We don't like to be proud. We don't like to be proud, but we are there, right? We are there, and you are where you are. Man U is where you are.
I don't even know where we are right now. But the thing about the Premier League is that Man U in the last game, we did a very good game, a good showing against Sunderland. Sunderland has been like a very interesting team this year.
Yeah,
but Man U beat them, kept a clean sheet. Our keeper that I've been hoping to try in his first game kept a clean sheet. That's the Lemens. But now this weekend we're facing Liverpool. Is it a good time to face Liverpool? Yes. Liverpool has had 3 straight losses.
My question is it even possible that both Liverpool and Man U can lose the game?
Why are you angry about Man U? If we win, you're not even coming close to
I want both of you to lose. No, the point is, if you guys win, Amori is going to be getting more comfortable, right? Yeah, people will start quickly shifting away from Amori out. So maybe we should give him time. But I think it's a bad coach. So if you guys win, that will happen. If you guys lose, Liverpool is going to be on my back. So is it possible? Okay, maybe draw. Because it's not possible that you guys win.
The thing is that the match is going to be a do or die kind of match. The coach of Liverpool wants a result, not just because he wants to get the 3 points, but also because he wants to make his team be revived. And it's painful that it's coming after an international game. I heard there was an injury to Isak for Sweden, but they subbed him early in the match they played against Kosovo.
Isak has not been tried to anybody. Isak has not been fantastic since he joined Liverpool. So I don't think he should be one of the people that you guys should be worried about.
But the thing is, any team comes to Man U and get their performance in top level.
That's true. But
when they remember Man U, they are the best player in the whole league.
What works for Man U as well is because Liverpool has been conceding goal left, right, and center. Yeah. So you can definitely be sure that Man U is going to score, right? Because that defense is very poor. Yeah. Right. So it just depends on how much goals can each team get. Right? Yeah. So aside from that, there are other interesting matches.
The game starts from Saturday actually. So
there are a lot of games.
There's an early kickoff for Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea. There's Brighton versus Newcastle. But the Chelsea game, I believe Chelsea is going to struggle because they have a lot of injuries.
Yeah, they have a lot of injury, but I reckon they are going to win this match. Nottingham Forest is just, they've been bad.
Yeah. Nottingham Forest, I think the whole issue started when they sacked their coach.
Yeah, they've not won anything.
At all.
No single match.
Since when they lost when the coach left, right?
Yeah. They've only drawn one. One. they've lost all the matches. So I think even though Chelsea has a lot of
chances,
injury and red card to Maresca, but I still think Chelsea will win this match.
Okay.
Brighton, Newcastle. Both
Newcastle
of them
is coming to face a Brighton team that is on form, so it's going to be very interesting to watch. It's going to be a fast-paced game.
Yeah.
But both teams have young players that are always running. Yeah. But I think I'll give it to Newcastle because Newcastle is already getting their momentum with their new striker, Watermadi, even scored for Germany over the international.
I think this match is going to likely be a draw because Brighton is good. They have a lot of good
I like their positions. I've been following it.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I don't need to praise myself, but I'm good. When it comes to EPL matches,
yeah,
I kind of understand them. I study them, and I'm very good at predicting them. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. So Burnley lead. Yeah, two people that
it's almost similar like the way teams are going to have a good showing. So Burnley versus Leeds is also Leeds. Leeds has the momentum right now. So I also think of Leeds United getting a good result against Burnley. If you look at Crystal Palace versus Bournemouth, Crystal Palace, they had a very long unbeaten run. Can they come up again?
It's been broken.
It's been broken, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
So
that's why I say they had. So they had one and it was broken by Everton.
Well, this match will even be interesting because both teams are very good. They have one of the best coaches in the league right now.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, I agree.
Yeah. So
Man City will be ready to.
I think Man City will win this match.
Yeah. And Everton, their star player right now, Grealish, he cannot play against Man City because Man City was his lonely club. Okay. So he's going to sit out that game. But Man City, of course, Erling Haaland is definitely going to score. Erling Haaland is on the goal streak that all of us should just be watching and seeing how a human can be a machine and a machine can be a human. Sunderland Wolves, I'm hoping that Wolves will get a result. Not because of any sentiment, but the Nigerian player, Arokodare, I'm hoping he steps up. But now they are benching him and playing Stan Larsen, and Stan Larsen is getting the hold-up play that the coach always likes, the hold-up play, the build-up in the final third and finishing. But I hope Wolves gets to get the ball on it. But they've not won any game. They are the only team in the Premier League that has not won any game.
Yeah, I really think this match is going to be a little in favor of Sunderland. Sunderland against lower teams are doing excellently well. They've not done so well with bigger teams, but with this team, with this kind of low teams, they perform very well. So I think they may likely find their momentum against Wolves. Wolves has not been impressing of recent, but let's see how it goes. It's football match. Now, this is going to be a very interesting match. Fulham versus Arsenal. And the interesting thing is that Fulham has been one of the teams that have been taking points from Arsenal in the past, right? Crystal Palace, Brentford, all those teams always finding a way to take points from Arsenal. I think it's going to be a statement, right? Arsenal, who did we play last? We play... Is it Burnley? No. We play one of the teams, West Ham. West Ham. Yeah. West Ham is one of those teams that always take points from us and we're able to beat them convincingly. So I feel like if Arsenal is able to beat Fulham away from home, it's going to be a statement because it's going to be a statement to say all these teams that always make us drop points in the past, now we are overcoming them. It's going to be a statement and it's going to be a very interesting one to watch. There are a lot of Arsenal, ex-Arsenal players in Fulham and they are very decent side, right? Of course, they don't have enough quality like Arsenal does, but they've proven in the past that they can play very well. I think they've beaten Man City this season already.
Yes, yeah. I think Fulham beat them.
So it will be foolishness to underrate them, but at the same time, I think Arsenal should be able to beat Fulham.
I think Arsenal should beat Fulham because Arsenal would exert the momentum of the season that they are top of the table, trying to grab every point from left, right, and center. Yeah. So Fulham might be jittery, and they can attack them and finish up the goals in the final turn and get the point.
Yeah. Lastly, let's talk about Liverpool Man U because of time.
Okay.
Interesting match.
Salah is somebody that likes Man U. He's always giving them goals, giving Liverpool goals against Man U. So even though he has not been on a good form, he might come back and hunt Man U. But I think Man U will also try in this match because the players are understanding the assignment. Bruno is allowed to have a free role. It was a discussion in the past that was he having a free role? Was he moving? Was he told to always fall back? But now we saw that in the last game against Sunderland, he was in front, he was in the middle, he was in left, right, and center. Sesko has been able to score two goals now. Like you see him sharp in the box. If the ball gets to him, he'll finish it. Ubemo too is ready to push. Like he has Ubemo after Allard and Salah in this season. Ubemo is the third player that has had the most chances created.
Yeah.
So it's somebody that is going to like finish the game. So I believe Man U win this game. And my prediction is 3-1.
Oh, that was bold. Okay, yeah. Well, I think this is a proper place to wrap up today. Yeah, it's been interesting having this conversation with Emmanuel with all these updates in the Under-20 World Cup and World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah.
We will be coming on later to give prediction about all these matches that are coming up on weekend. You'd have to stay tuned to this channel. If you are not a subscriber yet, you should please subscribe so that you can always and turn on notification, of course, so that you can always know when we drop new videos. And we do that every week and give you as much as predictions for matches as
analysis too,
and analysis, prediction, and gist in EPL and in football world generally. So once again, thank you so much, Emmanuel, for joining us and for all the information you gave us today.
Thank you so much to Shine for having me again. And the thing is, I want everybody to like keep yourself glued to the TV when the soccer games are on. There's a lot of surprises. No more small team in the EPL. In the international games, let us be hoping that the countries that we want to be in the World Cup do qualify.
I hope so too. I hope to see Nigeria there and Canada. All right.
For sure. Yeah. Thank you so much.
So from here, it's bye-bye.